Welcome to a world where nature paints with the brightest colors. From the rainforests of South America to the wetlands of East Asia, birds display some of the most vibrant hues found in the animal kingdom. But what makes them so incredibly colorful? Let's dive into the breathtaking world of avian diversity and discover the secrets behind their stunning plumage. The most colorful birds in the world. Unveiling the rainbow, the birds with the most vibrant plumage. Number 1. Rainbow Lorikeet. First up, the dazzling Rainbow Lorikeet of Australia. In the sun-drenched forests of Australia, a dazzling blur of color streaks through the sky, its shrill, chattering call echoing through the treetops. As it lands on a flowering eucalyptus branch, its feathers seem to glow, a radiant mix of electric blue, fiery orange, emerald green, and sunshine yellow. This is the Rainbow Lorikeet, a bird so vividly colored it looks as if it has flown straight out of a painter's imagination. Unlike other parrots, the Rainbow Lorikeet isn't just striking in appearance, it also has a playful and energetic personality. These highly social birds are often seen in chattering flocks, flitting from tree to tree in search of nectar, their favorite food. Equipped with a specialized brush-tipped tongue, they expertly extract nectar from flowers, playing an essential role in pollination. Their diet also includes fruits, seeds, and pollen, making them vital contributors to the health of their ecosystems. Found across Australia's coastal forests, woodlands, and urban parks, Rainbow Lorikeets have adapted remarkably well to human presence. In cities like Sydney and Brisbane, they can be spotted darting through gardens and parks, adding bursts of color to everyday life. Their playful antics, hanging upside down while feeding or playfully wrestling with their flockmates, make them a delight to watch. During breeding season, pairs form strong bonds, often remaining together for life. They nest in tree hollows, fiercely guarding their eggs against intruders. Once hatched, the chicks are cared for by both parents, who work tirelessly to feed their young. Despite their widespread presence, Rainbow Lorikeets face threats from habitat destruction, competition with invasive species, and illegal pet trade. However, their adaptability has allowed them to thrive, and in some areas, they have even expanded their range. For those lucky enough to experience them up close, whether in the wild or at bird sanctuaries, the Rainbow Lorikeet is a true spectacle of nature, a feathered rainbow that brightens the skies wherever it flies. Number 2. Scarlet Macaw. Next, the Scarlet Macaw, a true icon of the tropics. In the heart of the Amazon rainforest, where the air is thick with the scent of damp earth and blooming orchids, a burst of color flashes across the sky. With its striking scarlet-red body, electric blue wings, and golden yellow accents, the Scarlet Macaw is a true masterpiece of nature, one of the most magnificent parrots in the world. Majestic and intelligent, this bird is not only admired for its beauty but also for its strong personality. Scarlet macaws are highly social creatures, often seen flying in pairs or small flocks, their loud, raucous calls echoing through the jungle. With powerful beaks, capable of cracking open the toughest nuts and seeds, they feed on fruits, nuts, and flowers, playing a crucial role in seed dispersal that helps maintain the rainforest ecosystem. One of the most fascinating aspects of scarlet macaws is their lifelong bonds. These birds form monogamous pairs, staying together for life. Their courtship rituals involve synchronized flights, gentle beak touching, and mutual preening, a beautiful display of affection and loyalty. Once they nest in the hollows of tall trees, both parents take turns caring for their young, ensuring their chicks grow strong and healthy. The scarlet macaw's beauty has long captivated humans. In ancient times, Mayan and Aztec civilizations revered these birds, incorporating their brilliant feathers into ceremonial headdresses and art. Even today, they remain symbols of freedom, passion, and the untamed spirit of the rainforest. However, despite their resilience, scarlet macaws face threats from deforestation, illegal pet trade, and habitat loss. Once widespread across Central and South America, their numbers have declined in many regions. Conservation efforts, including protected reserves and breeding programs, are helping to ensure that these magnificent birds continue to thrive in the wild. For those lucky enough to witness them in their natural habitat, the scarlet macaw is an unforgettable sight, a flash of fire against the lush green rainforest, a symbol of the untamed beauty of the tropics. Number 3. Resplendent quetzal. Deep within the misty cloud forests of Central America, where the air is thick with the scent of moss and orchids, a flash of shimmering green catches the light. Perched among the dense foliage, a resplendent quetzal spreads its dazzling feathers, its iridescent plumage glowing like a living jewel. With a crimson-red belly and a flowing emerald tail that drapes like a royal robe, the male quetzal is a vision of pure elegance, one that has captivated humans for centuries. For the ancient Maya and Aztec civilizations, this bird was more than just a creature of beauty. It was sacred. They believed the quetzal was a messenger of the gods, a symbol of freedom and divinity. So revered was this bird that harming one was forbidden, and its shimmering green feathers were used only by the highest-ranking priests and rulers. Today, its legacy lives on, enshrined as the national bird of Guatemala, its name immortalized in the country's currency, the quetzal. But beauty alone is not what keeps this bird soaring through the lush canopies. In the cool, mist-laden forests, it thrives on a diet of wild avocados, swallowing them whole before regurgitating the seeds, unknowingly playing a vital role in maintaining the ecosystem. Despite its elegance, the quetzal is a shy, elusive creature, often hidden within the dense branches, making a sighting a rare and magical experience for those lucky enough to catch a glimpse. However, this majestic bird is now under threat. Deforestation and habitat destruction have pushed it closer to the edge, making it increasingly difficult for the quetzal to find nesting sites and food. Conservationists are working tirelessly to protect the cloud forests, ensuring that future generations can still marvel at this living masterpiece. For those who seek the quetzal, places like Costa Rica's Monteverde Cloud Forest and Guatemala's Biotopo del Quetzal offer the best chances to witness this stunning bird in its natural realm. But whether seen in the wild or only in the mind's eye, the resplendent quetzal remains a creature of myth and wonder, a symbol of untamed beauty soaring through the heart of the forest. Number 4. Gouldian finch. Amid the golden grasslands and eucalyptus woodlands of northern Australia, a tiny jewel-like bird flits through the trees, its plumage an explosion of color. The Gouldian finch, often called the rainbow finch, is one of nature's most dazzling creations, a living mosaic of red, yellow, green, purple, and blue. With its delicate frame and striking patterns, it looks as though it has been painted by an artist with the boldest of strokes. Unlike many birds that display only one color variation, the Gouldian finch comes in different head colors, most commonly red, black, or yellow, though all belong to the same species. Their bright green backs contrast beautifully with a violet chest and golden belly, making them one of the most colorful finches in the world. However, despite their stunning appearance, these birds are surprisingly shy and often blend into the dense foliage, chirping softly as they forage for seeds. Life in the wild is not easy for these tiny birds. Gouldian finches rely on specific grass seeds for survival, making them highly sensitive to changes in their environment. Once widespread across northern Australia, their numbers have declined drastically due to habitat loss, wildfires, and invasive species. Today, they are classified as near threatened, and conservation programs are working to protect their dwindling populations. Despite these challenges, the Gouldian finch remains a symbol of Australia's rich biodiversity. In captivity, they have become highly sought after by bird enthusiasts, their brilliant colors bringing joy to bird lovers worldwide. But nothing compares to seeing one in the wild, where it belongs, flashing like a tiny rainbow against the endless blue sky. Number 5. Indian Peafowl. In the golden glow of an Indian sunrise, a regal figure emerges from the dense foliage, its deep sapphire blue body shimmering in the morning light. As it steps gracefully across the forest floor, the bird pauses, then suddenly unfurls its magnificent tail in a breathtaking display. The Indian peafowl, the very embodiment of splendor, stands in all its glory, its long iridescent train adorned with shimmering eyes of emerald, gold, and turquoise. This dazzling bird, native to the forests and grasslands of the Indian subcontinent, is instantly recognizable. The male peacock, with its extravagant plumage, has captivated humans for centuries, appearing in ancient art, religious symbolism, and royal courts. In contrast, the female peahen, though elegant, wears more subdued brown and green feathers, blending seamlessly into her surroundings as she protects her young. Beyond its beauty, the peacock is deeply woven into Indian culture and mythology. In Hinduism, it is associated with Lord Krishna, who is often depicted wearing a peacock feather in his crown. It also serves as the mount of Kartikeya, the god of war, symbolizing power and victory. The peacock's association with majesty and grace even led to its designation as India's national bird in 1963. Despite their regal appearance, peafowls are hardy birds, capable of thriving in diverse environments, from dense forests to urban gardens. They are omnivorous, feeding on seeds, insects, and even small reptiles, making them valuable for controlling pests. However, their piercing calls, often echoing through the early morning mist, serve as a stark contrast to their graceful appearance. During the monsoon season, the peacock's courtship dance is a spectacle like no other. The male fans out his dazzling train, shimmering in the light, and performs an elegant rhythmic dance to woo his mate. If impressed, the peahen will choose him, ensuring that his magnificent genes are passed on to the next generation. Though peafowls are not considered endangered, habitat destruction and illegal hunting for their feathers remain threats in some regions. Yet, these birds continue to thrive, enchanting all who are lucky enough to witness their splendor. Whether roaming freely in Indian palaces or gracing temple courtyards, the Indian peafowl remains a symbol of beauty, grace, and eternal majesty. Number 6. Wilson's bird of paradise. Deep within the remote rainforests of Indonesia's Raja Ampat Islands, a small yet mesmerizing bird flits through the dense foliage. As sunlight filters through the canopy, it illuminates a creature so vividly colored that it seems almost unreal. The Wilson's bird of paradise. With its radiant crimson body, deep blue crown, golden neck, and velvety black wings, this bird is a living masterpiece, a jewel hidden in one of the world's last untouched wildernesses. What makes the Wilson's bird of paradise even more extraordinary is its unmistakable bald, turquoise blue head, which appears almost artificial. This striking feature is not due to feathers but bare skin, adorned with intricate black patterns that make it look like an artist's brushstroke. Complementing its already surreal appearance are its unique curved tail feathers, which spiral like delicate tendrils, adding to its otherworldly beauty. Unlike many birds that rely solely on vibrant plumage to attract a mate, the male Wilson's bird of paradise is also a master performer. During courtship, he clears a small patch of forest floor, meticulously removing leaves and debris to create a perfect stage. Then he begins his display, hopping, fluttering, and twisting his body to showcase his dazzling colors to the watching female. If she is impressed, she will choose him as her mate, ensuring that his spectacular genes are passed on. Despite its stunning appearance, this bird remains incredibly elusive. Found only in a few small islands of Indonesia's West Papua, it is rarely seen in the wild. Habitat loss, due to deforestation and hunting, have made sightings even more difficult, placing the species under near-threatened status. Conservationists are working to protect the rainforest it calls home, ensuring that this rare beauty continues to enchant the world for generations to come. For those fortunate enough to witness it in its natural habitat, the Wilson's bird of paradise is nothing short of a miracle, a glimpse of nature's artistry in its purest form. Number 7. Keel-billed toucan. In the misty rainforests of Central and South America, a flash of brilliant color glides between the towering trees. With a body of sleek black feathers, a vivid yellow chest, and a strikingly oversized rainbow-colored beak, the keel-billed toucan is one of the most eye-catching birds in the tropics. Often called the flying banana due to its bright, curved bill, this bird is a true icon of the jungle. The most distinctive feature of the keel-billed toucan is its massive beak, which can reach up to 8 inches long, almost a third of its body length. Despite its size, the beak is surprisingly lightweight, made of a honeycomb-like structure that allows the bird to move gracefully. Its colors, a mix of green, orange, red, and blue, make it one of the most vibrant beaks in the avian world. This toucan's personality is just as bold as its appearance. Highly social and playful, keel-billed toucans live in small flocks of up to a dozen birds, hopping from branch to branch as they search for food. Their diet consists mainly of fruits, but they also eat insects, small lizards, and bird eggs when the opportunity arises. Their long beaks help them reach fruit on delicate branches, and they often toss food into the air before catching it with precision. Despite their bright colors, toucans are surprisingly stealthy. They nest in tree hollows, using their soft, croaking calls to communicate with each other. At night, they curl into tight balls, tucking their beaks under their wings and their tails over their backs, making them look like little feathered spheres. While keel-billed toucans are not currently endangered, they face threats from deforestation and the illegal pet trade. Their presence is vital to their ecosystems as they help disperse seeds, ensuring the growth of new trees in the rainforest. For those lucky enough to see one in the wild, the keel-billed toucan is a sight to remember. A splash of color against the lush green jungle, a true symbol of the tropics, and a reminder of the incredible diversity of life on Earth. Number 8. Lilac-breasted roller. As the African sun rises over the vast savannas, a dazzling flash of color streaks through the golden sky. Perched atop an acacia tree, a lilac-breasted roller surveys the land, its feathers glowing in shades of turquoise, emerald, lilac, and cobalt blue. With its bold colors and graceful flight, this bird is often considered one of the most beautiful in Africa, a true jewel of the wilderness. The lilac-breasted roller is a medium-sized bird, yet its striking plumage makes it stand out even in the open grasslands. Its breast is a soft lilac, blending into a rich blue belly, while its wings flash deep blue and aqua green when in flight. A touch of rusty brown on its back and a long, elegant tail complete its breathtaking appearance. Despite its delicate beauty, this bird is a fearless hunter. Unlike fruit-eating tropical birds, the lilac-breasted roller is a carnivore, feeding on insects, lizards, small snakes, and even scorpions. It hunts from a high perch, diving down swiftly to snatch its prey from the ground with precision. But the most spectacular moment in this bird's life is its courtship display. To impress a mate, the male performs dramatic aerial acrobatics, rolling, diving, and twisting through the air, hence the name roller. As he soars through the sky, he calls out loudly, hoping to win the heart of a watching female. Unlike many brightly colored birds, both male and female lilac-breasted rollers share the same vivid plumage. Once paired, they build their nests in tree cavities or abandoned woodpecker holes, fiercely defending their territory from intruders. Though not considered endangered, the lilac-breasted roller faces threats from habitat destruction and climate change. However, its adaptability allows it to thrive in both national parks and open farmlands across sub-Saharan Africa. For those lucky enough to witness it in the wild, the lilac-breasted roller is an unforgettable sight. A burst of color against the golden plains, soaring effortlessly through the African sky, a symbol of freedom and natural beauty. Number 9. Spangled Cotinga. Deep within the emerald heart of the Amazon rainforest, where sunlight filters through towering trees and the air hums with life, a dazzling figure perches silently on a high branch. Bathed in iridescent blues that seem to shift with every movement, the spangled cotinga is a living jewel, one of the most vibrantly colored birds of the tropics. Unlike many birds that rely on elaborate songs or displays, the spangled cotinga is a creature of quiet elegance. The male is cloaked in shimmering turquoise blue feathers, with a rich, deep red throat patch that contrasts brilliantly against its sky-colored body. When the sunlight catches its plumage just right, the bird appears to glow, as if dusted with tiny spangles, hence its name. The female, in contrast, is more subtly dressed in shades of brown and gray, blending seamlessly into the dense jungle foliage. Unlike parrots or toucans, the spangled cotinga does not screech or chatter loudly. Instead, it remains largely silent, watching the world from the treetops. It feeds primarily on fruits and berries, making it a crucial seed disperser for the Amazon's vast ecosystem. By consuming fruit and excreting seeds in different locations, this bird helps new trees take root, playing an essential role in maintaining the balance of the rainforest. Despite its eye-catching beauty, the spangled cotinga is rarely seen. It prefers the uppermost canopy of the rainforest, where it perches high above the forest floor, out of reach from predators and human eyes. Its presence is often only revealed by a quick flash of blue against the green jungle backdrop. Though not currently endangered, the spangled cotinga faces threats from deforestation and habitat destruction. As the Amazon shrinks due to logging and land conversion, this stunning bird's home becomes increasingly fragile. Conservation efforts to protect the rainforest are vital to ensuring that this vibrant species continues to thrive. For those lucky enough to glimpse one, the spangled cotinga is a sight to behold. A silent guardian of the canopy, cloaked in the colors of the sky, a fleeting glimpse of nature's most exquisite artistry. Number 10. Mandarin Duck. And finally, we have the Mandarin Duck, an East Asian masterpiece of color. In the stillness of a misty lake, where cherry blossoms drift on the water's surface, a breathtaking vision glides gracefully across the ripples. Cloaked in an exquisite array of orange, gold, emerald, and sapphire, the Mandarin Duck is a living work of art, one of the most beautiful waterfowl in the world. Native to the forests and wetlands of East Asia, the male Mandarin Duck is a masterpiece of color and elegance. His chestnut orange sails rise from his back like delicate fans, while his iridescent purple breast and golden face markings shimmer in the light. In contrast, the female Mandarin Duck, though less flamboyant, possesses a subtle beauty of her own, with soft gray feathers and a white, teardrop-shaped eye ring that gives her a gentle, watchful expression. Beyond their striking appearance, Mandarin ducks are symbols of love and fidelity. In Chinese and Japanese cultures, they are believed to mate for life, making them a powerful emblem of romance and devotion. Traditional art and poetry often depict them swimming in pairs, reinforcing their status as a symbol of marital harmony. During the breeding season, these ducks nest in tree hollows, sometimes high above the ground. When the ducklings hatch, they face an extraordinary challenge, leaping from their nest to the forest floor, sometimes from heights of over 30 feet. Amazingly, the tiny chicks land unharmed and follow their mother to the nearest water body, beginning their journey in the wild. Though originally native to China, Japan, and Russia, Mandarin ducks have been introduced to Europe and North America, where they thrive in ornamental ponds and park lakes. Unlike many other waterfowl, they do not quack loudly. Instead, they communicate with soft, whistling calls, adding to their air of mystery and elegance. Despite habitat loss in parts of their native range, the Mandarin duck remains a species of least concern, thanks to its adaptability and cultural significance. Whether gliding through a tranquil pond or nestled among cherry blossoms, The Mandarin duck is a timeless symbol of grace, beauty, and enduring love. The science behind the spectacle: evolution and adaptation. But what gives these birds their vibrant colors? It all comes down to two key factors: pigments and structural coloration. Melanin produces darker shades like black and brown, while carotenoids obtained from their diet create brilliant reds, oranges, and yellows. Some birds, like the flamingo, turn pink due to the carotenoids in their food, mainly shrimp and algae. But some birds, like peacocks, use microscopic structures in their feathers to reflect and refract light, creating dazzling iridescent colors. Evolution has shaped these colorful displays for camouflage, attracting mates and even warning off predators. Beyond the beauty, the importance of bird diversity. Beyond their beauty, these birds play crucial roles in their ecosystems. They help pollinate flowers, disperse seeds, and control insect populations. Without them, entire ecosystems could collapse. Unfortunately, habitat loss and climate change are threatening many of these species. The Scarlet Macaw, for example, faces habitat destruction due to deforestation, while the Rainbow Lorikeet competes with invasive species. The good news? We can all help. Supporting conservation programs, reducing deforestation, and protecting natural habitats are steps we can take to preserve these incredible birds for future generations. Nature's palette is filled with extraordinary colors, and birds are among its most stunning creations. By appreciating and protecting these avian wonders, we ensure that future generations can marvel at their beauty just as we do today. Thank you for joining us on this journey through nature's most colorful wonders. If you loved this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing wildlife content. See you next time.